Yo, welcome to another video, guys. Today we're going to showcase my solo R5 team. You can see right here 34 seconds, but guys, I think it can get faster. You'll see the first the one-time best clear time 29.85. So let's sell all this trash and get right into it. Now, I do want to say, guys, I will be showcasing a bunch of different teams, some for beginners, some for mid-game players. So if you are not, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the team. In the middle, just standard BJR5 team. Got the Bale, just standard BJR5 team, okay? And there's the Bale. You'll notice the branding. My Bale does 46,000 with the brand on. Not bad, not bad. Trust me, he is not on crazy, stupid, unattainable runes either. I will show all the runes. I'll show everything. Also, guys, if you're a beginner, and again, like I said, I will be making some beginner and mid-game friendly videos for solo R5 as well, okay? But you look at that. Yeah, he's already dead. 31 seconds, not bad at all. Now, I'm going to show you the team on the left, okay, which is very, very key. You'll notice that the brand kind of stayed up at all times, right? So that's what we've got. We basically got a branding team on the left. We got the Lexi moving first. She's not skilled up, so she missed. Her activation rate is not actually there yet, and unfortunately, the homunculus derped. But the wind homunculus was able to apply the brand, so we should be fine. But we've got the wind homunculus, we've got the Ken, we've got the beast hunter, and the Lexi. We got 4 brands on the left side, and on top of that, on the right side, we've got a crow. So that's a 5th brand, and it's GG. It's GG. Now this team on the left dies a lot, and it really doesn't matter if they die. Team works just fine even when they die. Now I could optimize it so they don't die, but I found it hasn't really mattered. Now this was one of the slower ones. We've got 42 seconds on this, but you know, it is what it is. But as long as it's reliable, right, that's really all I care about. I'm gonna fly through my crystal, so we'll take a look at the brand side again. The Osharian, he's just a rune mule. He's just there for the fight sets. Now unfortunately we did not land the brand here at all. We didn't land the brand at all, and look at that, we still got the boss up in time. It's at least it looked like it, right? Looked like it was plenty of time. We got the boss up, and this time there we go, the Nangrim and then the Lexi, they both apply the brand, and boom, they just wrecked them. So remember, this run we didn't get the brand on the very first wave, or whatever, the first life. 31 seconds still, 31 seconds without that initial brand. So that just shows that the team actually does work. Now let's show you the secret weapon, which you probably saw on the thumbnail. Now this is unfortunate when this happens, but there we go. Goes into hidden aim, and then ideally, oh, this is perfect actually. The Kali then buffs, and then the Lisa cleanses all of that, because I don't have will. Again, I have not optimized this just yet. Ideally, I would have will on these units and have them move after the boss. But again, I didn't want to change too many rune sets, especially like the Carcano. My Carcano's on a stupid fast swift set, and really he doesn't need speed for this at all. So all those stats are wasted, and you'll see the runes here in a second. But you definitely will be able to match his stats. I'm pretty sure you can do it on Fatal, honestly. So you'll have a ton more attack, or on rage you'll have a ton more crit damage. So this is really it, man. It's the Carcano. He moves first on this side, and it's for his passive, guys. His passive allows us to get an initial defense break. So we get that defense break because of his passive. But the reason he is so good here is because, guys, when he goes into sniper form, he does not leave sniper form until he gets another turn. So with all of these team ups, they take him and he's just sniping. Look at that, 58,000 damage. 58,000 with him being in sniper form. Pretty nice. So he's the one really pumping out the damage. And now, of course, some of those other runs where they don't team up with him do kind of go a little slower. But, you know, it is what it is. We can't decide who they're going to team up with, unfortunately, right? And even here, I will show this too. He does derp. He doesn't always go into sniper form, but look, you know, it's not going to matter. And the Lisa derped. And the Lisa derped. But we were still able to get the boss up in the air for that first wave. And now right here, it's looking a little dicey, right? But it's not gonna matter. Look at that, another 47,000, no attack buff, and then Crow finishes. This is probably the closest it'll get as far as them wiping. So not bad at all. So 34 seconds. It wasn't even a 43 seconds on that one, and that was with the Carcano derping, the Lisa derping. You know, there's just a lot of bad RNG that went wrong, and it was still a 35-second run. Oh, there he goes again. He likes it. Apparently, now, what's up, Carcano? Getting camera shy on me? All of a sudden, you want to derp, huh? All of a sudden, you want to derp. When I say you're my secret weapon, now you want to derp, huh? But it's actually a really cool team, man. I really like this team. And again, I'm going to be able to improve it. I'm going to show you guys how. I'm going to tell you how to properly build this, even though mine is not properly built just yet, okay? So there we go. We can stop it here. We can take a look at the runes now. So, and this, again, there was quite a bit of derping here. So the average on this one is probably going to be a little worse than the other one, but it doesn't matter for me. As long as I get something under 40 seconds, I think that's great. But I think I'm going to get it closer to the 31-second average, 31, 32. I mean, this is actually still 34-second average, which was not bad. Let me show you the rules. So BJR5 team standard, okay? Now this was already my Lauren. She is on crit damage, so that does help. But this was already the Lauren I always ran with my BJR5 team, okay? Now this is my Bale. I don't think he's too crazy. I used to have one that was just on in just overkill, right? He's still good, though, don't get me wrong, but plus 1800 attack and 232 crit damage. And look at this, guys. Technically, he is not crit capped for this team. He is not crit capped, so I will obviously be upgrading that. So with the leader skills that I'm running, you need 77 crit rate on your fire units, and on the rest, 100 or as much as you can get. So I will obviously be upgrading the Bale, which will indeed get me probably better times, obviously. Now here the turn order will be Alexi. Look at this, Alexi. I don't have skill ups. I literally just built her for this, and I just threw some Swift sets on her. She just needs to move first, so I didn't want to waste will runes on her, so I just threw some bad fight runes that I wasn't really using. I mean, that one's not that bad, but she's on speed, crit damage, and attack. Look at her artifacts, guys. They're not even powered up, man. They're not even powered up. So again, I will be optimizing this a lot better, so it should get even better. It really should get even better. And then this guy, he is on the set. I switched him over. I had him on fire. I've been using him as fire for other things. I'll probably put him back on fire for another video, but this is I left his rune set the same. He will want to be on will. I mean, look at this bomb damage. Really? Artifacts are definitely not there, but hey, you know, it's working. Now the Ken, I already used to use him as an additional placement. If you guys saw my other video, you know that I've been using the Ken as an additional placement with an Emesity, but I don't need the Emesity anymore because I can run a bunch of branders, I guess. So we've got attack, crit damage, and attack, and he's built correctly with a 77 crit rate, so he will always crit. Then we've got the homunculus after that. He is on violent fight. Now she does derp, so that's why I do like the violence. I do like the violent, and she's also on an attack, crit damage, attack. I want her doing some damage. This was built for other purposes as well, but I just, you know, I just left her like that. Now the Osharian guys, just pretty bad fight runes that I had left over. He doesn't need to do any damage. Ideally, he should just die. You can build, or if you've got a Osharian that's 6-star, you can just give him a good set and have him do damage. Why not? Now this guy, I did build specifically for this. That's why his crit rate is at a perfect 77. But I mean, 200 crit damage is not too crazy. and 1500 plus 1500 attack. His artifacts are still not powered up. I mean, I got an HP artifact. I probably do need it though, honestly. Those are his runes. Nothing too crazy on him. I think that rune set is achievable. And then here, Carcano, he's got to move first, right? Now, guys, this is my offense, Siege and Guild War Carcano. I use him with my Shina Martina for offense, and it works really well. That's why he's so fast. But for here, you don't need speed, so don't think that you need this speed. What you want is the attack, the crit rate, and the crit damage. So I will be switching him over to Rage for this, and that alone is going to propel this thing through the roof, I'm pretty sure. Because right now, he's also not crit capped. And this is just terrible crit damage. Terrible crit damage, when he can easily have well over 200 crit damage. His artifacts are maxed, though. His artifacts are maxed. And then we've got the Kali. Same thing. This is for my Siege offense. So she's not on a crazy rage set. On these, if you want to go fatal, you want to go rage, or whatever you can get, even shield, will, whatever. Just high crit damage and high attack. I do recommend, as you'll see, some shield sets. So you can throw them on shield, will, or whatever you need. Just high damage. So that's the Kali. You'll notice here is my first shield set. It might be my only, honestly. I'm not sure. But Lisa, ideally, she doesn't need violent. She really doesn't. Ideally, she's using this. But even if she's not, I'd rather she just bring maybe some fight runes. So ideally, I want her on double fight and shield. Or shield, shield, will, and fight is probably the best build for her. Because unless you have a gap between her and the rest of the damage dealers, if she gets slowed, it'll mess up the turn order, which I'm sure happened a lot and I didn't even catch it. But you really do want to will on her. You can go shield, will, or shield, fight, will for her. And then you've got like this one. This is my Carl, guys. He's got a fight set. He is on crit damage, but terrible crit rate. But I wanted the fight set. He honestly doesn't even have enough defense to take 4 units. So I will be changing this Icaro up so he takes the 4 units. So that alone will give me an extra chance to take the sniper every single time. Now, the Rock is built correctly. He is on 75, so I mean, I could add another 2 crit rate, but he is Rage Will. You do want him on Rage and Will, for sure. Look at his artifacts, guys. I mean, God. You can see how much improvement, I mean, he's got powered up artifacts. You can see how much improvement I can still make, and especially here. This guy definitely should be on Rage. Now, he is at 97 crit, which is fine. Ideally, I want him at 100, but probably like in the 230s, 240s on the crit damage on Rage with as much attack, if not more. And oh, he's got powered up artifacts, but yeah, he's attack, crit damage, and attack. The violence, honestly, is not bad either, though. If you want to throw violence on him, it definitely works. Definitely works. So, guys, this is my solo R5 team. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know what you're running. Man, I just wish I had a Cadiz. If I had you know, that dark vampire, man, these brands would be a piece of cake. Congratulations to those of you that have him. I think he's gonna shine here for you, guys. This is how I run solo R5. Be on the lookout for future videos. Drop a subscription, drop a like on this. If honestly, it helps me a lot. So this is how I will get my violent, swift, will, legend, gems, and grinds. If you didn't know, now you know. Hey, you know.